What I'm going to show you now is how to achieve gold. I have a YouTube channel, the link is on the bottom of my website, and it's my most watched video. It's how to make gold, which really surprises me. So I thought I'd show you this because obviously with Christmas coming up, etc., it would be good for you to know how to make it. So, as always, flat ice your cupcake. I always do that the second it comes out of the freezer. For this, I use sugar flares, caramel stroke ivory to make my gold. And then I use a PME spray, either pearl, you can use gold, but I prefer the look of the pearl. It has a sort of nicer sheen on it and you don't end up with that sort of orangey gold. So you just get your buttercream as normal. You don't need a lot of this because it's so concentrated. You're better off putting a little bit in and then adding more if you need to. When you use these sugar flares, you're better off sort of blending it a bit here because they're so strong. Like that's probably going to be a little bit too dark. We'll see. So you can end up with like lumps of colour. So quite often it happens with the dusky pink. If you don't sort of mix it at the beginning with a tiny bit of buttercream, you can end up with a big lump of colour. And as you're piping, you end up with sort of looks like a black streak going around your flowers. So if you try and mix it like I did then in a tiny bit of buttercream first. So you end up with sort of like this beigey. So you can add more if you want it a bit darker. Just use your spoon again. So this is so concentrated. Like so. So I'm just going to show you this in Swirl Rose. So I've got the Wilton 2D nozzle here, so just a closed star nozzle. I use this vase to load my bags. So it keeps everything nice and clean. It gives you hands free as well. So. Then don't put too much in your bag. If you want obviously to achieve a much richer gold, darker gold, then add some more of that, but I quite like it this colour because then when you put the sort of sheen on it, it looks lovely. So like we did before with the Swirl Rose, squeeze, lift, nice and slowly. If you go the other way, you'll end up finishing off about 10 o'clock. Because I've gone this way, I will come off at 1 o'clock. Right, so that's your rose. Then I use this PME spray. It's an edible lustre spray. I use the pearl personally, but a lot of people use the actual gold, or you can get the rose gold or a silver. But this is what I use. And you get to pick the cake up and give it a spray. And it's got that lovely sheen on it. And that's how I make gold.